Hey everybody, it's late at night on the night of Yom Kippur Katan, the last day of Marchshevan. And I wanted to share something with you just by way of Divrei Chizuk for those of us who were fasting tomorrow, or at least half a day fasting, and for all of us who'll be adding tefillot. The Shulchan Aruch codifies in Siman Tov Kuf Ayin Vav that just as we fast for a lack of rain in Eretz Yisrael, Kach Mit'anim al Shar Hatzarat, we also fast for other kinds of calamities. What's the first example of that? Kigon Akum Shabao Laroch Milchama Im Yisrael. If one of the nations of the world, the idolaters, will come in order to wage war against the Jewish people. Another example, Olikach Mi Adam Eretz, or to take land from the Jewish people. And following, the Shulchan Aruch says, Harei elu mit'anu matrein ad shiruchamu. The people should fast and blow the shofar until they have compassion shown to them from Shemayim. But the nation, the cities that are around in the vicinity, they'll fast, they won't blow the shofar. Unless they'll hear the sound of a shofar calling them to gather in order to help the threatened location. Just to consider what this day means and what's coming up. The function of a fast day, 4 of our fast days in memory of the destruction of the Beit HaMikdash are for the purpose of tshuva. That's what it means, utshuva, utfila, utstaka, ma'avirin et rohag zera, that we say on the Yamim Noraim. And these are Yamim Noraim. To know that on top of the word tzedakah, in many machzorim, it says the word mamon, meaning tzedakah. How do you do it? It's money. What's tefillah? The little word on top says kol. Raise your voice, speak it, say it, cry it out. What's on top of the word tshuva? Som, to fast. So some people erroneously think that the fast itself is the tshuva. It's not. The fast is really to get a person to think about how to do tshuva. Mitzvah ben adam l'chavero, mitzvah ben adam l'makom. Person should be thinking, how can I improve my interpersonal conduct in line with the values of the Torah? And the same with my relationship with Hashem. Not to clap al chet on somebody else's chest. It's that person's fault. It's that community's fault. I know what they have to fix. Everyone should, as the expression goes, stay in their own lane. We all have something probably to fix. If you can't find a single thing because you're so perfect, so maybe add some davening, add some tefillah, add some Talmud Torah, especially. Add something. We're all running to look at media so often. How about running a little more in that moment? Catch yourself. Maybe I'll go learn something. I'll read a quick Dvar Torah. I'll watch a short video somewhere. There are many opportunities, and that's the first thing. Second thing, we are going into a day which is unlike the day generally of what's called Yom Kippur Katan, a day of tshuva and of fasting, etc., and a day of the Daled Somot, etc. This fast, as I mentioned on Shabbos, is very much Tanit Esther. It's a day of solidarity. Lech Knosset Kol Yehudim Vitsumu Alai. Esther Amalka says, gather all the Jews and let them fast on my behalf, meaning she was going to be the emissary of the Jewish people. We're thinking about Shlichim now. The Shlichim who are Tzahal on the north and the south. The Shlichim of the Oref in the home front. Of course, the people who are the Chatufim and what they're enduring, Lo Aleinu. And we think about them as Shlichim in a certain way, having to undergo such suffering. We think about Jews around the world who right now, and some of us even, feel so threatened by an anti-Semitism we haven't ever experienced in our lifetime. And what does that mean for us? So that's what it means to fast in solidarity with Jews around the world. And as we know, the experience on Tanit Esther is always the day before the day of rescue. Is it just happenstance that it just fell out that the organizers of the rally made it on the 14th of the month and we're having the day of prayer on the 13th of the month? Do you not find that to be an odd coincidence? You could say, as I was saying in another context on Shabbos, that's a remez. Or you could say it's coincidence. I'll leave that to you to figure out. But know this, from the day of Yom Kippur Katan can come, and the Yom of Kippurim Katan can come the day of Purim Katan, the next day. The next day can be the day of rescue. Yehi Ratzon, that in the merit of our fast, the next day we will hold fast to our values in DC for those who are going, and those who are not, hopefully appointing us as their shlichim. And from the fast to the holding fast, God willing, we should be zochim to great miracles and to great moments, v'nafochu, of something that could be a turnabout that hopefully Hashem will send us if we merit it. If not, we'll plod on. We'll keep going. We'll keep davening. We'll keep demonstrating. We'll do what we need to do. Naset shalanu. Yehi ratzon, that in the merit of our fasting, and for those who can go to DC, that involvement. our tshuva, our tefillah, and our tzedakah will be heard in Shamayim, and we'll be zochem to the words that we say every Motzei Shabbat: LaYehudim Haita Or V'Simcha V'Sasan Vikar, and Kain Ti'Alonim. Chizku v'imtzu.